Good day, my fellow anglers. Just want to give you a bit of background of the weekend of the 7th and the 8th of July that we went to Rietvlei. We went to the chalets. We were in chalet number 1. It was difficult circumstances. It was cold, and afterwards, when I spoke to other guys, about 4 or so up from me, there was 2 anglers. Also, both of them just got 1 fish. So there was a learning for me in it. When I did my homework, the guy said no particles, no bright pop-ups, because it draws in the smaller fish. So I thought, okay, then I'll go with 220 mils. So I started with that, started to the right in a bit of shallower water, because that's what I heard where the bigger fish came out, but nothing happened. So after a while, and I fed 20 mil boilies, white chocolate, sweet corn, and I had a red boilie as well. It's like a combination of a strawberry, raspberry combination. So then I went a bit to the left, next to the reeds, and a bit forward, a bit deeper water, and still nothing. And there came a time when I just said, but what I've learned in the past is when it's winter and it's getting a bit difficult, usually for me to get fish, I go smaller and I go a bit more minimalistic. I don't do all the funny stuff, I just go back to basics. So I went from 220 mils, experimental on 1 rod. Started doing 210 mils. Started with the link, which is from Mainline. It's like a fish meal honey combination. Very weird, but very effective. A bottom bait, 10 millimeter with a 10 millimeter quad on top of it. And that's what gave me my first fish. So I put a second rod out. But also, then I even went less to 1. I only took a wafter, a 12 millimeter wafter. The black currant, like licorice black currant Mainline. It's like a purplish color. I'll add the photos, and that gave me my second fish. So for 2 days I got 2 fish, and I'm not trying to say you must experiment too heavily in winter, because the fishing is a bit slower, but the quality of fish is better. But what I'm trying to say is, if it's difficult, don't just sit on your hands. Try something, even if it's just 1 rod and it works, try a second rod. And I think that's the only reason why I got the 2 fishes, because I experimented a bit more. And I went back to my roots. I went back to the smaller baits that I usually fish with. I'm not a guy that fish too much with the big baits, but there's lots of guys that get massive fish on that, especially in the summer times. So that's me, guys. Have a look at the video clips. There's not a lot of video clips. It's more photos, but you'll get an idea what we've done. It was difficult circumstances, but yeah, let me load it and have a look at it. Hier begint hy, so lyk die plekkie. So af jou braai ingang. As jy stoep wat reg rondom gaan, maar vir 'n lekker groot tafel. Daar's groot skuifdeure wat jy by kan inkom. Daar's die slaapkamer, en dan sal jy sien daarso die afdakke waar die karre staan. Jy ry net by jou plek en laai jy af, jou visgoedhok. Jy vat dit onder toe, dan laai jy af. Okay. Terug op die binnekant wys. Nou sy sitkamertjie. Lekker sitkamer, dan jou kaggel, yskas, wat jy 'n microwave, lekker werksarea, 'n oond. Gaan jy hierso op hier na boontoe. Jy sien daar bo is 2 enkelbeddens. Baie netjies. Skoon maar net. Ek het nog nie my slaapsak netjies gemaak nie, maar hier is ons die slaapkamer. So, as kaste ook. Hier is die badkamer, 'n bad, wasbak, shower en wat lekker is omdat jy 'n paar mense hier kan bly, het jy 'n aparte toilet. So ja, is lekker ingerig so. As hy, cheers. O ja. Nou kan jy nou duidelik my stokke sien. So ek probeer 'n kol in die gang kry. 'n Bietjie gebreekte boilies, heel boilies, pineapple en dan gaan ek nou 'n bietjie white chalk gooi.